Well, today the prosecution expected to call their final witness to the stand in the trial of 3 Tacoma police officers charged with the death of Manny Ellis.
So let's head right over to our own Dan Griffin with what came out of the most recent testimony. Good morning, Dan.
Well, good morning to you. You know, as the trial has continued, we've heard from witnesses who saw what happened, as well as experts who have given insight into what they're seeing, what they're hearing, and that's expected to continue today. Here, we're going to be hearing from a DNA expert here in court. So yesterday, we heard from Jack Ryan. He's the state's use of force expert, and we know attorneys for the 3 officers tried to get Ryan to admit their arrest methods were acceptable. They say the situation was unpredictable. However, Ryan did not. He looked through transcripts from the officers' testimonies as well as video evidence, and he testified during Tuesday's hearing that officers Christopher Burbank, Matthew Collins, and Timothy Rankin violated police standards repeatedly during the arrest by striking Manny Ellis, putting a knee on his neck, tasing him when he wasn't resisting, and then sitting on him for an extended time while he was in custody. Now, Ellis died while in police custody, and the defense tried to make the case that a suspect in cuffs can still be a danger, and share of the officers claimed Ellis was trying to fight them even on the ground. But Ryan also explained it may have been a different kind of fight, a fight for air.
Again, I think once a person is handcuffed, particularly in the prone position, it's possible they're actively resisting. It's also possible that they're fighting for oxygen, and it's not conscious noncompliance.
Mr. Wright.
Now, as a reminder, officers Christopher Burbank and Matthew Collins are charged with murder and manslaughter. Officer Timothy Rankin is charged with manslaughter. And again, the testimony continues today with that final witness being called to the stand there. We're talking about that DNA expert as well. Now, from there, the defense is going to present their case.
And Dan, we know that there have been a lot of delays and debates in the courtroom as well. Some concerns about this trial possibly going into the next year. So do we have any updates on a timeline?
Yeah, so from what we understand, the judge is really hopeful that they can get this trial completed by mid-December. Of course, there are things that can come with this. We've seen it throughout the trial. Even at points, the jury asked to leave the room so they can go through those debates and those conversations. But from what we understand, the judge really does not want to see this go into next year. It looks like there's a mid-December hopeful timeline on this.
All right, Dan, thank you so much for that update.